Okay, another rip session coming on up. So we have squat rows as your first exercise. Remember, you're going to do 30 seconds twice on one side and then 30 seconds twice on the opposite side. So repeating the same exercise 4 times for 2 times either side. 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. First exercise is going to be your squat row. We are going to be standing facing the anchor point. We're going to be starting in a squat position, arms extended. And as we stand, we're going to row the bar up and into the chest on this one. Once you've done those, you have a 90 degrees jump and press. So you're going to start standing sideways to the anchor point. Both palms are going to be palms down. They could be mid zones or zones 1 and 4. From there, you're going to jump out. So you land facing away from the anchor point, a nice deep squat. Driving the bar out in front of you, sticking that land in. You're almost going to try and bend the bar as well to bring the lats, so like the upper back, into this as you jump on out and press on out. Once you've done those, you have a lunge with a push press. So you're going to take a pace forward. You're going to alternate the legs on the pace forwards. And as you do so, you're going to drive the bar out and up. It's almost like a scoop with this one, like a J type position. So lunge with a push press as you're lunging on out and scooping on up. This is going to feel really weird as you alternate the legs as well. And one side's certainly going to feel better than another on these. Once you've done those, we have your kayak row. So the kayak row is going to be standing facing the anchor point. Base hand's going to be palm up. Power hand's going to be palm down. And you're going to circle that rip train around. The torso's going to be nice and tall. Think of the end of the rip trainer with the resistance cord on it as like the end of a crayon. You're going to draw a nice big circle with this one. So that is your kayak row. Next up after the kayak row, rip squat rotations. So you're going to be standing sideways to the anchor point. You're going to have your base hand palm down, power hand palm up. You'll start in a squat, and as you stand, so you're going to pull the base hand into the hip, drive the power hand out, and you're also going to rotate on that back foot, the foot that's closest to the anchor point. Not coming out too far, just past the hip on this. So it's not turning into a samurai strike or anything. Once you've done those, then you have an overhead axe chop. The overhead axe chop, you're going to be standing facing away from the anchor point. You're going to have your base hand palm down, zone 1. Say power hand palm up, zone 3 or 4. From here, you'll pull the base hand in towards the chest and strike nice and high. This is an overhead strike point for your overhead, hence overhead axe chop. Torso's going to be nice and tall with those. Body's long and strong. Strong plank position. Once you've done those, you've got the paddleboard row. The paddleboard row is going to be standing facing the anchor point. You're going to have your base hand palm up, zone 1. Power hand palm down, zone 3 or 4. You're going to stand nice and tall at first with the rip trainer facing the anchor point. Then you'll squat down and just paddle down to the heel. Same heel as the power hand. So if your power hand will be your left hand, you'll squat down and paddle to that left heel. So those will be your paddleboard rows on that one. Next up after those, we have the rip arches. Now the rip arches, you're going to be standing sideways to the anchor point. Base hand's going to be palm down, zone 1. Power hand's going to be palm up, zone 3 or 4. You'll start in a squat, and as you stand, you're going to take that rip trainer over an imaginary person, as if they were stood in front of you. Touch down to the outside edge of their foot and the outside edge of your foot. Stand up and let the bar path go in the same way as it came. So in other words, don't let it just slice along the floor to reset. Following the same bar path. Next up after those, we have a rip high strike. You're actually going to start side onto the anchor point with your base hand palm down and your power hand palm up. You can rotate away from the anchor point, and as you do so, you're going to pull your base hand in and strike to a high point here, not overhead, but a high strike. You're going to drive that power arm out as you pull that base hand in. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed as you go. And last but not least, we have the rip spear. So the rip spear, you're going to have both hands palms down. You're going to be standing facing the anchor point. You're going to slide and spear out to the side. This doesn't look like much, but if you've been doing it these last couple of weeks, you'll know how tricky this one is. So we're going to get ready. It's going to be a 15 seconds breather to get you prepped, ready for your first 30 seconds of those squat rows coming up. Get ready. All right, we have 15 seconds to get ready for your rip squat row. So you're going to be standing facing the anchor point. Both hands are going to be palms down in the mid zones, or maybe zone 1 and zone 4. So start in a squat position with your arms out straight. Get ready. All right, stand on up, row the bar in, back down, let the arms out. So smooth and steady on this. Stand, row the bar in, descend, let the bar out. What have we got going on here? Well, obviously we have your leg muscles, so your quadriceps working here, right? We have all your core, because this is anti-rotation work, because you're only pulling off one side, right? You've got to stop that rotation. Almost there. And relax, well done. Have a breather. We're going to stay this side. All right, 5 seconds. Same again, stay this side. And away you go. So both palms down. Now you're going to pull that bar. Make sure the metal touches the muscle, so really pull the bar into your chest. Get it to touch your skin or your chest, your t-shirt. Descend down, let the arms out fully. You can see in the demo, I'm just playing around with the hand position just a little bit, just to keep testing myself. The wider the hands, the easier this is going to be. The narrower the hands, the harder. And relax. Right, change sides for me. Change sides. So take your hand out the safety strap. Flip it round. Stand facing. Both palms are down. Mid zones, or zone 1 and 4 and 1 and 3. Get yourself ready. Here's your third set. And away you go. What else have we got? So I mentioned the thighs, we're working the glutes, we're working the core for the anti-rotation, and obviously we're working those upper back muscles as you pull that bar up and into that chest. 15 seconds on this. All right, last 10 seconds on this. Third set, first set off this side. And relax there. Outstanding. All right, you got one more set on this. Last set. Then we're going to get ready for our next exercise, which is that 90 degrees jump and press. But for now, your fourth and final set is coming up. Get ready. And away you go. Off you go. So stand up, row the bar in. Keep your feet gripping the ground. Keep your chin up off your chest, so you've got a nice straight line between your ear, your shoulder, and your hip on this. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to change back to your original hand. Change back to your original hand. I'm going to coach you through this if you get stuck. And relax. Right. So 90 degrees jump and press. I'm going to put my right hand through the safety strap. That's going to be my base hand. Left hand is palm down as well. So base hand, palm down. I'm going to stand side onto the anchor point. I'm going to jump out 90 degrees. Get ready. And away you go. So jumping out and jumping in. Jumping out, jumping in. If this is too much, if there's too much impact, step out and step in. If you want to progress that, jump out and step in and progress it further. Jump out, jump in. 10 seconds on this one. First set off this side. 3 more seconds. And relax. Well done. Have a breather. Great stuff. All right, you got one more set this side. So think of almost this is like winding up the body. And then we'll do 2 sets the opposite side to unleash. All right, get ready for your second set. And away you go. So launching on out, pressing on out, drive them out. Only 10 seconds left on this second set. You get to jump out to the opposite side after this. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed. Land light. Punch that bar out away from you. And relax. All right, change sides. So if I'm changing sides and putting the left hand through the safety strap, the left hand becomes the base hand. The right hand is palm down. That is my power hand. I'm standing sideways to the anchor point with my right shoulder facing the anchor point. Get ready. Going to jump out now. So I jump out and away. Let's go. 10 seconds left on this third set, but only first set this side. So with the energy that you wound up and tightened up on the other two on the opposite side, you can unleash. Ready? But now you can have a breather. Have a breather. Relax, relax, relax. Let's get you ready for the next set. Fourth and final set on this, and that is in 5 seconds. All right, and away you go. So fourth and final set on this. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed. Jump and punch. Reset. Jump and punch. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, last 10 seconds on this. Next exercise is coming up. 2 exercises down of 10. And relax there. Right, it's the lunge with the push press. So here we go. I'm going to put my right hand through the safety strap. I'm going to turn and face away from that anchor point. My base hand is going to be palm down. My power hand is going to be palms down. I'm going to start with the bar into the chest. Off we go. I'm going to lunge forwards. I'm going to scoop that bar up. Reset nice and tall. I'm going to take it off for the opposite leg. Lunge forwards. Scoop the bar up. Smooth and steady. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed as you rock through these. Torso staying nice and tall. Remember, you're probably going to be feeling more wobbly off one side than another. And relax there. All right, have that breather. Get ready. Next set coming up. All right, 3, 2, stay on the same side. 1, and away you go. Second set now. Nice and controlled. Ease yourself into them. Get your feet to grip the ground. Take your time with this. You don't want to be rushing it. And relax. Right, change hands. So that means I'm going to put my left hand through the safety strap. That's going to be my base hand, palm down. Right hand's going to be palm down. That's my power hand. Stand facing away from the anchor point. Bar into the chest. I'm going to lunge forwards. Ready? And away you go. So take your time with this. Smooth and steady. Rocking these out. All right. Now you might feel better off this side. You might be like, oh, yeah, this is much better. Or you may be all over the show. Okay, don't worry about it. It's just learning. And relax. All right, that's 3 down and only 1 left. All right, get ready. Fourth and final set is now, and away you go. Take your time. So what's this working? Well, obviously, core stability, pectorals, because you've got to push, shoulders, you've got that stability overhead. You've got the legs working, don't need to tell you that. You've got the quadriceps and the hamstrings working, also the glutes. 4 more seconds on this. And relax. It's the kayak row. So the kayak row, I'm going to place my right hand through the safety strap. So base hand's going to be palm up, power hand's going to be palm down. I'm going to step back with the same leg as my power hand, and I'm going to circle that rip train around. And away you go. So if I've got my right hand through the safety strap, that's my base hand, palm up, power hand, palm down. It's now circling around my left side because my left hand is the power hand. If your right hand is the power hand, then you're circling off to your right. Keep the torso nice and tall. Nice smooth circle with this. And relax. Now the tendency of this one is you can kind of paddle back, but then it'll feel like it's going to want to snap back at the top position. That's the bit you've got to control. All right, get ready for your second set off this side. And off you go. Okay, you got 15 seconds on this. Almost there. And relax. Well done. Great stuff. All right, you got to change sides, right? Got to change sides. So now again, don't worry if one side feels funkier than another. Perfectly natural. Get yourself ready. And away you go. So nice and smooth and steady off this side as well. Torso nice and tall. Again, you can see my foot, my lead foot, closer to the ankle point is planted. Back foot's kind of coming up on that ball of the foot. And relax. Well done. Great stuff. All right. Fourth and final set is coming up. Get yourself ready now. And away you go. Last set on these kayak rows. Keep it clean and crisp. No jerkiness, no jaggedness. Almost there. Last couple of seconds. And relax. Superb. All right. TRX squat rotations. I'm going to place my right hand through the safety strap. Base hand's going to be palm down, zone 1. Power hand's going to be palm up, zone 3 or 4. Starting in a squat position, side onto the ankle point. I'm going to stand and rotate away. Ready? Off you go. Smooth and steady on this. Take your time. Slicing and dicing through. 14 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, last 5. Take your time. And relax. Well done. All right, there's one done. Just think of it this way. You only have to do one more. You only have to do one more. That's it. Granted, you've got to do it 2 times the opposite side as well. Anyway, get ready. Second set is now. Off you go. Squat, pull, slice, and rotate. One smooth movement. Don't stand and then rotate. Try and build that rotation in as you stand. Keeping that spine in line. 7 seconds on this one. And relax. Well done. All right, change sides for us. Smooth and steady. Off you go. Change sides. So now, base hand, palm down. Might be the left hand. Right hand is palm up. Power hand. Start in that squat position. Side on. Get ready. And away you go. Stand. Pull the hand into the hip. "20 seconds left on this first one this side. But your third one in total, right? Eight seconds. And relax. Superb. All right, have that breather. You only got one more. And we're getting into the next exercise. All right, get yourself ready. And away you go. Final set on this team. Final set. And relax there. There you go. That's done. It's the overhead axe chop up next. So I'm going to place my right hand through the safety strap. My right hand is going to be my base hand. That's palm up. My power hand is going to be palm down, which is my... Base hand's going to be palm down, power hand's going to be palm up. Okay, it's over my left shoulder. I'm going to pull the base hand into the chest, strike up with the power hand. You're already off and gone. Go, go, go. So pull your base hand in, strike up with your power hand. Base hand in, strike tall with your power hand. If the resistance cable is hitting you on the head, you are driving too far forward. You need to stick that rip trainer up into the sky or up into the ceiling. Keep the cord away from your head. And relax. Relax. Well done. One down. One more to go this side, remember. All right, 5 seconds. Second set coming up. And away you go. So pull the base hand in, strike up with the power hand. Base hand in, strike up with the power hand. This is obviously core work because it's an upright plank. But if you're doing this correctly, you'll really be feeling this in the tricep as well. So that power arm as you drive on up and then resist the rip trainer coming back, be working that power arm tricep. Ready? Relax there. There we go. Change sides. So now I'm going to go left hand through the safety strap. Base hand's going to be palm down. Power hand's going to be palm up. Going to pull the base hand in, strike up with the power hand. Ready? This is now over my right shoulder if your base hand is your left hand. Off you go. Pull that hand in, strike on up. Pull that hand in, strike on up. All right, 10 seconds on this. And relax there. Superb. All right, have a breather. Next set coming up. All right, fourth and final set is now, and away you go. So smooth and steady. Fourth and final set. So it's that push and pull type action. No movement through that torso. That body's not rocking and rolling or moving. Staying nice and taut and tight on this. And relax. Great stuff. All right, paddleboard rows. Let's go. Paddleboard row. Stand facing the anchor point. Base hand's going to be palm up. Power hand's going to be palm down. We're going to squat and paddle to the heel. Same side as your power hand. Off you go. So you're going to start nice and tall. Rip trainer facing the anchor point. Squat down. Drive past that heel. Just slightly past the heel. You're not trying to stab somebody behind you, directly behind you. Just past that heel on this. Three more seconds. And relax. Have a breather. Well-earned breather. All right, get ready. Second set. And away you go. You got your eyes on your anchor point all the way through on this. So don't be looking down to the ground. Don't look behind you to where the rip train is going. Keep your eyes on that anchor point. This is obviously your squat pattern and anti-rotation work and your core work once more. 10 seconds. And relax. All right, you got to change hands. So you got a paddleboard row off the opposite side. So if I'm putting my left hand through the safety strap, base hand's going to be palm up, power hand's going to be palm down. I'm going to squat and paddle to the right hand side of me now. If my power hand is that right hand. Ready? And away you go. So first set this side, third set in total. Rocking through these now, crew. Last 8 seconds. And relax there. Well done. Last one. All right, get yourself ready. Here we go. Off you go. All right, 15 seconds left. Outstanding. Four more seconds. You got this. You're almost there. And relax. All right, rip arches. So the rip arches, I'm going to go base hand. So right hand is going to be my base hand. That's going to go palm down, zone 1. Power hand, palm up, zone 3 or 4. Stand sideways to the anchor point. Starting in a squat with the rip trainer to the outside edge of the foot. Let's go. Stand on up. Draw an imaginary archway. Descend down into the squat. Drop that rip trainer to the outside edge of the foot. Stand on up. Up and over. Smooth and steady. Again, tall torso, it's just a squat pattern, but now it's really hard to draw that archway. And relax. Take a breather. All right, 5 seconds. And away you go. Second set off this side. Take it slow, take it smooth, take it steady, crisp and clean. Almost there. Last 3 seconds. And relax. Now let's see how you get off the opposite side. So change sides for us. I'm going to go base hand, palm down, zone 1. Power hand, palm up, zone 3. From here, standing sideways to the anchor point. Starting in that squat. Ready? And go. Stand smooth and steady. Draw that archway. Descend down into that squat. Keeping that rip trainer away from that anchor point. Stand on up. Return it in the same bar path. Ten seconds left on this third set today. And relax. Superb. All right, get yourself ready. And away you go. Fourth and final set on this one. Take your time. Don't hold the breath. Don't hold the breath. Keep breathing. Eyes are up. Neck space is open. Shoulders are pulled down and back. And relax. Superb. All right. Rip high strike. I'm going to go standing sideways to the anchor point. I'm going to have my base hand, palm down, zone 1. Power hand's going to be palm up. Zone 3 or 4. I'm going to start side onto the anchor point. I'm going to rotate away. I'm going to pull that base hand in. Off I go. And I'm going to strike nice and high. Not overhead. Just nice and high on this one. Pull the base hand in, strike up with that power hand. Rotate. Hip and shoulder moving as one, rotating as a cylinder. Two more seconds. And relax. Superb. All right, get yourself ready. Second set. And away you go. "20 seconds left on this one. So we've got the core work, obviously. We've got that movement through the hip. Rotating round. We've got that push-pull action. And relax there. Great stuff. You've only got 2 sets opposite side, so get yourself ready. Opposite side now. Remember, base hand, palm down, zone 1. Power hand, palm up, zone 3 or 4. Start sideways to the ankle point. You're going to pull the base hand in, strike out with the power hand, and away you go. Right, 15 seconds on this, 15 seconds. Still breathing smooth and steady. Striking out nice and high, not overhead. And relax. You got one more. Last one in this. And then we have those pesky rip spears to finish strong. All right, get yourself ready. And away you go. So last set on this side. Pull and push. You can either go, don't be afraid to build some speed in there as long as you can control that speed. No good rushing it if it's going to start to get sloppy or you're hitting yourself with the cord and it's not going right. Last couple of seconds on this. And relax there. It's the rip spear to finish strong. So the rip spear, you're going to go both hands, palms down, zone 1 and zone 4, maybe zone 1 and zone 3. Start with the bar against the chest, standing facing the anchor point. All right, get ready, and away you go. I want you to spear out to the side, literally slide in that rip trainer across your chest, skewering the wall next to you, or if there's somebody next to you, skewer them. 11 seconds. You're going to keep those shoulders away from those ears. No hunching up now. This is going to be solid. And relax there. Well done. There you go. That's one down. One more left this side before we change sides. As I said before in the warm-up and the demo. Doesn't look like much this, does it? But it sure is. Get ready. You're almost there in the second set. And away you go. Second set on this one now. 20 seconds. All right, 10 more seconds on this. Slide it out. Bring it in. Smooth and steady, slow and controlled. And relax. Well done. Great stuff. All right, 10 seconds. Last 5. All right, and away you go. Almost there. Hope you've changed sides now. Oh, have you forgot? Okay, so make sure you're hitting the opposite side. Nice and controlled with 6 seconds left on this one. And relax. Have that well-earned breather. And go again, team. Last one on this one. Setting yourself up. Last set, last side. All right, with 15 seconds left, I want to say thank you so much for jumping into this Revolve session. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. Last 10 seconds. Lovely bit of rip training this today. Almost there, team. And relax.